The Nuggets are not holding anything back in the wardrobe department as they made their entrance tonight, hoping to make an impression on their home floor. Welcome to 2K Sports presentation of the NBA, but the bad news is there is no basketball, there is no NBA. The game has been canceled. Ha ha! Happy April Fool's Day, baby! This is the NBA, and we've got a great one in store. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. Now we get a chance to check out some stats for Julius Randle.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Conley and Edwards are the guard. Julius Randle is out there with McDaniels, and it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Nuggets, the 4 and the 5, it's Gordon and Jokic. Then there's Peyton Watson, and it's Pickett in at the 1. Poked away. Watson with it, now defended by Gobert. And here's Jokic, coming off a stellar performance against Utah. And the call will be against Julius Randle. That is his first foul of the game. Clark, as you look at the career of Aaron Gordon, he has blossomed into an elite role player.
Yeah, and I love the fact that he's done that. He's embraced his role. He's embraced taking fewer shots and playing more defense and getting on the glass more and making hustle plays. Not everybody would do what Aaron has done. It's a credit to him that he's been able to, again, embrace, not just accept, but embrace the role that he serves for that championship team.
Let's send it over to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Michael Malone. David?
The first thing Coach brought up, Rudy Gobert, the multiple-time Defensive Player of the Year. Worried about Rudy's length, of course, saying it causes total havoc around the rim. So the counter is lots of threes and avoiding Gobert in the lane. The French center still with a massive effect in the game plan. Kevin?
Thank you, David. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. This season has been full of surprises, Greg. What's surprising you most about the NBA right now?
Kevin, the game evolves constantly. I mean, the increased speed of the league, a lot more scoring. If your eyes aren't glued to the action, you might miss it.
Now, here's Jokic. He averages over 27 points a game and seems to always find a way to score. The shot, no good. Jokic has gone 1 of 3 on the night. Pass to Edwards. Screen by McDaniel. Takes a 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
Pass to Edwards. Goes up on the wing. Drained for 2 points.
I tell you what, Edwards has a really nice, smooth release, and that shot looked in the moment it left his hand.
Jokic on top, defended by Gobert. Here's Brown, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Oh, guys, that's an impressive spin move there. Didn't think he had a handle like that.
The Nuggets shooting just their second attempt at the line tonight.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
Pass to Randle. Over in the corner, Edwards. McDaniel sets a screen for Edwards. And the basket good, a bank shot that time. Edwards got his second bucket of the game to go. And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys. Special K, we know the trade for Rudy Gobert took some time to click, but now it's looking like a great move.
Well, you know, figuring out how to play 2 bigs in this day and age with the way the game is played, pretty tricky, a slippery slope. And they stayed with it, to their credit, the Minnesota Timberwolves. And once they got it sorted out, Gobert was a force with his defense and his scoring out of the pick and roll. And I think one of the things undervalued in Gobert's improvement is the addition of Mike Conley. They've got a tremendous relationship, and I think Mike Conley's presence has been a real asset for Gobert as well. Jokic showing his mid-range talent this time, dynamic with the ball all over the floor.
Here's Edwards. And the shot no good, a bit short.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Back to Jokic. Denver passing it around. Pass to Watson. In the corner, it's Gordon. Here's Brown. Edwards defending. Just 5 to shoot. That gives them the lead.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's McDaniels. Coming off a stellar performance against Detroit. Watson, the pass to Brown. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
And now a look at Rudy Gobert here. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month. 3rd in steals, and he's truly a force around the rim, ranking among the top 5 in rebounds per game.
And as you said, 1 rung below the leader in block shots. Tremendous motor. He's simply been destroying opponents in the lane. Now here's Randall. Still scoreless. Up top, Edwards. And it falls over the rim and in.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Outside, Gordon. Pass to Brown. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen. Now we get a chance to check out the seeding out west. 4 games left on the schedule here. You look at the Nuggets. Unless they completely melt down, they should be in good position for a playoff run. And, of course, the Timberwolves. And they're down 4 spots from them.
And I think for the Timberwolves, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
Yeah, and you know, we've seen them enough to know by now they're not going to make that switch from good to great at this point. Not this year anyway.
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Let's check out the leaders in field goal percentage as a team. The Nuggets, number 1.
Just tremendously disciplined offensively, always looking for the best possible shot. That's how they've gotten that field goal percentage to skyrocket.
The Nuggets trail by 3. Inside. Here's Brown. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
Well, he's really feeling it right now, shooting a high percentage to start this game.
Conley, the pass to Randall. Poked loose and stolen by Watson. Pass to Pickett. Here's Brown. Here's Gordon. Now Jokic, 5 to shoot. Denver needs to get off his shot from outside the arc. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. The shot by McDaniels, no good. Nuggets have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far, right at the 50% mark. Jokic with it. 5 points in the game from deep 3-point land. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
Outside Conley. Has to Gobert. Outside for Randall. Kept alive and finished off by Gobert.
Double-digit boards, a regular occurrence for Gobert. Makes it easier to get those second-chance hoops, too.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. Clark, what we appreciate, you know, for some players, success can change them, but not for Jokic. He seems like the same guy.
He certainly does, boy, and he is special. He is so much fun to watch. Seems to be even-keeled and down to earth, but his game is heaven sent for sure.
First free throw is good. What's great about Jokic, GA, is he can put up MVP numbers, and he's got a little personality to him, doesn't he?
He does. You can tell he just loves life. He loves everything he does, especially when he's on the floor, making his teammates better.
Zeke Naji, he's checked in for Denver. Russell Westbrook comes in for Peyton Watson. Here's Alexander Walker. Back to Conley. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Now here's Westbrook. He had 16 points in the win against Utah. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. Mark, it has been quite a run for the Nuggets, hasn't it, who have made the playoffs every season since 2019.
And how about this, Kevin? They've only been lower than a 3 seed one time in that span. And that was because Murray missed the season due to injury. They are consistently tough.
And it's all said and done, Jokic, Greg, is going to be the Nuggets' career leader in many categories.
And he's already their franchise leader in rebounds, assists, triple-doubles, and playoff points, and many other advanced stats as well.
Randall no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Jokic high post. Banked in off the glass. Jokic has got his third basket of the night right there.
Even when you try to lock him up, Jokic finds a way. What a nice, delicate touch from him.
McDaniels dishes to Gobert. Clark, if you had one word to describe Mike Conley, what would it be?
Reliable, steadfast, dependable. And I know that's 3, but I wanted to give you 3 different words I could use to describe him. Only 2 seasons in his whole career has he not played at least 50 games. That speaks to durability and professionalism.
The first one falls.
Tell you what, Conley may not be in his prime from an age standpoint, but I tell you, he is still tremendous as a floor leader, general, and he's a stabilizing presence on this team.
And Conley drops them both. There's always a surprise, isn't there, Clark, in the offseason? Let's go back to 2022. That offseason, the Timberwolves going all in on Rudy Gobert.
Basically, Kevin, they traded 5 firsts plus a bunch of good players for Gobert. It was derided at the time, and I can understand why, but Rudy's defense has taken them to another level, and he's actually been a little better offensively than people thought he would be.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Nuggets are an example of how you build a contender from the ground up. Coach Michael Malone says, I'm hoping we can be a blueprint for a lot of young teams, young coaches, and young GMs. Be patient. Let it build the right way, bring in the right kind of people, and you never know what's going to happen. Kevin?
Well, David, you've just triggered a lot of thoughts here, but doing it that way, to me, feels the right way. And a lot of fun to watch their success. And we thank you for the report. And so here's Denver, following the 3 by Minnesota. Pass to Pickett. Lets it fly. Nails the wide open jump shot. Minnesota leading by 3. There's a screen. Here's Minot. Here's Garza. Jokic defending. Misses from close range.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass. One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Timberwolves look good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season, and rightfully so.
That one is off. The Nuggets making a switch here. Tyson's checked in. Clark, he's checked in for Minnesota. Dillingham comes in for Michael Conley. And he ends up missing both free throws. Denver's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. There's 48 seconds left here in the first quarter, and it's Jokic missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Yeah, you know, he's evolving his offense over time, Julius Randle, and I think the coaching staff is happy to see it. They like to see him take and make these shots.
Here's Brown. He's coming off a 10-point game against Utah.
Yeah, but he was the ultimate two-way player. Defensively, also doing a great job. A couple blocks in that game as well.
Denver shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
That's his first personal foul. 15 fouls.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes.
At the line.
One shot.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. 24 seconds left in the first quarter. Clark outside. Into the lane. And that one hits back iron. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. The Nuggets on top, up by 1. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Nuggets.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
You know, another thing they've done really well, I think, is get quality shots from behind the three-point line and knock them down, too.
And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for Denver. They host the Spurs after this one. And that'll be the final game of this 5-game homestand. On the court for Minnesota, they've got Gobert, Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Conley. Then it's Julius Randle, and it's Edwards in at the 3, the small forward.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
Pass to Pickett. Trying to find Jokic, gets it to him. Shot clock at 6. That shot missing.
Really good job on the inside that time. I mean, he had to work for that rebound. He got it done.
Here's Alexander Walker. Here's Randle, and again it's Minnesota converting.
Boy, he's a wrecking ball on offense. Randle, so good at finishing inside.
Right side Westbrook, pass to Watson. Now, here's Jokic. Westbrook kicks to Watson. A three-pointer off the mark. Timberwolves leading by 3. Here's Alexander Walker. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 6 rebounds in the game. Gordon with it. At the elbow, Jokic. Gordon inside. Defended by Gobert.
So good at finding these swats. Gobert loves reaching out and sending them away.
Here's Edwards. And again, it's Minnesota. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Minnesota.
How about the ferocity we have seen from them on defense? I mean, they're looking to contest every shot that goes up.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
And it's Jokic missing.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
The Nuggets trail by 5. Now Westbrook. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. Here's Alexander Walker. He's covered by Westbrook. A fader. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Christian Brown's checked in for Denver. Minnesota also with the sub. Daniels, he's checked in for Julius Randle. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Gordon the pass to Watson. Gobert against Jokic. Shot clock at 5. Can they get it? And again, Denver no good.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Back to Edwards. Oh, Edwards!
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
Pass to Watson. Here's Brown. Outside Westbrook. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Westbrook's got 7 points in the game.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Here's McDaniels. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Gobert gets the bucket.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboards.
And that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
And that one, good. And that's now 9 points for Russell Westbrook. Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectations.
I have a lot of respect for Jokic's feel for the game. He plays the right way, sees everything, great vision, and he processes what he sees so quickly.
Here's Alexander Walker. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Gobert against Jokic. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Well, I love how crafty Jokic is. You know, he basically baits defenders into committing the foul once he gets deep position.
2 shots.
Free throw, good. Jokic.
You know, what makes Jokic truly exceptional in my mind is the versatility. You know, he's a really good passer, and that to me is a tremendous distinction, not to mention how he scores and does the other stuff he does out there.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Pickett's checked in, and a change for the Timberwolves. Julius Randle's checked in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Now here's Gordon. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Jokic. Jokic makes it look easy inside.
Jokic able to play through contact and seems unstoppable when he's that close to the hole.
Randall with the bucket.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed if he can wind up that open from three-point range. I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Watson's shot is off. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. We've got to trust in the system.
A nice shot by Brown. Timberwolves leading by 3. Outside Edwards. Conley sets a screen for Edwards. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
And you see, don't you, Clark, the steady progression year over year for Anthony Edwards.
Well, he's already an all-star since his 3rd season. With Edwards, the chance is there, if he continues to show the same improvement he's shown thus far, that he's going to be MVP caliber, and I dare say, perhaps the face of the league for several years to come. Getting the ball to somebody ready to stroke it. Selfless play by Edwards there.
Pass to Brown. And here's Watson. And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
Free throw, good. Jokic.
They found their rhythm at the free throw line this quarter, trying to make up ground.
Zeke Naji, he's checked in for Gordon. And then for Minnesota, Minot's checked in, and it's Clark in for McDaniels. And Jokic drops them both.
You know, for Jokic, his consistency at the line goes back to his rookie season. He's always shot above 80% on his free throws. That's remarkable for a guy of his size.
Hits the three-point bomb. Edwards got the lead up to 9 now for the Timberwolves. Naji, and Watson has it in the corner. Here's the screen. Jokic with it. He's defended by Randall. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Timberwolves.
That's his 3rd personal foul. 13 foul.
And that one misses.
I like how he's dialed up his aggressiveness here, finding ways to get to the line in the 2nd quarter.
Pass to Randall. Over Jokic. Randall no good. The Nuggets trail by 7. Brown the pass to Watson. And here's Jokic. He's defended by Randall. Three-pointer, and Jokic gets it to go. The assist by Watson. Jokic just got 25 points.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Pass to Minot. Now, Alexander Walker. He's covered by Watson. Denver's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the 2nd quarter. And get passes to Naji. Pass to Brown. That 3 off the mark. Timberwolves leading by 4. Here's Minot. And here's Conley outside. And Brown pulls it down. Good passes to Jokic. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Here's Watson. That one dropped for his 2nd bucket. Mark him 2 for 4. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the shot is good. Alexander Walker's got 5 now.
Yeah, not a perfectly set screen there, but got him just enough room to get that shot off.
From deep, Jokic. Whoa! Jokic stretching even his range.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Timberwolves lead by 1. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot, guys. With Mike Malone, as the second half approaches, Coach, what are you looking for?
Execution, pace, and purpose with everything that we do, and making sure that when we call a set, we know what we're trying to accomplish and get the ball to where our players can be effective.
We'll see if they can fix that in the second half. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. How about we start out with the Western Conference and how those teams are stacking up?
Well, right now for Denver, they've really exceeded expectation this year. The fans are going crazy. Lots of new fans now, and the bandwagon is full. And they're building good momentum heading into the postseason.
And now let's check out the Denver Nuggets, who are in a close game after one half of play.
Limiting turnovers has helped. Give their ball handlers props. They've been smart with the decision-making.
They're certainly running the offense well. You know the coaching staff loves to see this. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Jokic in this game, he has been everywhere.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
Before in the 5, it's Gordon and Jokic. Then there's Peyton Watson. And it's Brown in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for Michael Malone getting going here in the second half. Denver's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight, just a little over 40%. They set the pick from deep. Jokic. Rebound, Minnesota. Randall's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert continues to embrace the challenge of elite rim protection. He said competition is what it's about. Sometimes I'm going to get dunked out, and sometimes I'll get the block. But I'm not going to stop coming and doing what I do. I'll be there every time. Kevin?
David, just like you. Thanks so much.
How about the work ethic of Anthony Edwards? Not to mention that linebacker build and the sweet shooting stroke. But what he wants most is to see his team succeed. That's what you love about AE.
Now, here's Jokic. And a miss there on the triple.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Just an attacker is rampant. Always seems like he's being sent to the line.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. Both shots good from the stripe. The Nuggets trail by 7. Outside Gordon. Pass to Pickett. The 11-footer. Good. He hits the jump shot. Pickett's got his second basket of the game.
You know, after starting 0 for 3 this half, they finally get one down.
Outside Conley. Here's Randall. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Now, here's Jokic, and he has 28 points for the game. Watson, the pass to Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock, and it's Gordon missing.
Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponent may have made some nice adjustments.
Down low, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Just a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last several months for Jokic.
It's been surprising to me to see him take a little bit of a tumble lately in terms of what he's doing for them offensively. The points just haven't been there for him like they were a few months back. The defenses he's facing have adjusted to him, and he hasn't been able to make his own adjustments.
A superstar level talent for sure. Anthony Edwards is awesome, but I like his competitive spirit as much as his skills.
That one misses. The Nuggets trail by 8. Watson, the pass to Pickett. Now, here's Jokic. And Watson has it in the corner. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Gordon finds Jokic. Julius Randle with the rebound. Randle's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And here's Jokic outside. It's good from long range. Jokic has got 31 points.
Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect them to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes them change plans.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And the Nuggets making a change here. Westbrook's checked in. And a change for the Timberwolves. Alexander Walker's checked in. Here's Conley. 10 points for him. Pass to Alexander Walker. Now here's Edwards. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by Gordon.
But still, eventually, you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
To the paint. Fades. Jokic, no good. Timberwolves leading by 5.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
Here's Gordon. Anthony Edwards making his last shot. Jokic with his screen on Edwards. Brown, a beautiful reverse layup. Brown's got 11.
Beautiful reverse using his body to shield the finish. Nicely done.
Alexander Walker passes to Edwards. They set the pick. McDaniels kicks to Edwards. From 11 feet away, and there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Nice mid-range J from Edwards there. He's obviously not too concerned about what the analytics say about that shot.
Pass to Westbrook. Launches it. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. So it's off to Brooklyn after this game as they have the Nets to look forward to. That will be their second of this 5-game road trip. Now, Alexander Walker. Gobert with a screen on Gordon. The shot's good from Alexander Walker. And now it's a 10-point Timberwolves lead
pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Outside Westbrook. And the basket is good. 11 points in the game.
You know, even inside Westbrook, unstoppable. He plays with great confidence and also tremendous force for a guard.
Alexander Walker. A three-pointer, no good. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for Denver. Westbrook passes to Jokic. Now Watson. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And there's a reason Gobert has led the league in block shots.
At the top of the key, Alexander Walker. To the middle. Here's Gobert, and the Timberwolves tack on 2 more. And a breakdown here, guys, the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific, doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust.
And with the moment here, let's check out the numbers for McDaniels. Some nice work from him over the last 10 games. Averaging about 15 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. Even though his numbers have been more than solid, I think he'll want to step his game up to another level.
Yeah, and you know, on paper, those numbers are terrific. Most players would be thrilled with those numbers, but as good as they are, I know this guy expects more of himself.
It's stolen by Edwards. Over Jokic. Edwards, no good.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
Jokic a screen. Here's Brown. 11 points in the game. From outside, off the mark.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
The Timberwolves been shooting right around 75% of the line, 9 of 12 so far. Julius Randle's checked in for the Timberwolves.
One shot.
And their free throw shooting has really improved here in the second half.
The Nuggets trail by 13. Outside Gordon. Pass to Westbrook. From the arc. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. For Minnesota, they've gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard and take a look at the leading rebounders since the All-Star break. 4th, Jokic.
He has taken his rebounding very seriously since the break. It's really paid off for him and his team.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first.
Known as a versatile and tremendous defender, McDaniels also continues to make real good progress as a scorer.
And McDaniels drops them both. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. 15-point game. Westbrook a screen on McDaniels. The Nuggets with another miss.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Outside Conley. Back to Randle. And here is McDaniel. He has 7. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. To the inside. Jokic gets it done right in front, in close.
Tonight it's been all Joker all the time. He's been pouring it on here.
Randall with a screen for Conley. No good with the triple. The Nuggets trail by 13 to the left wing. Hudson with it. 5 points in the game. The three is good, and he got fouled in the act of shooting. This could turn into a 4-point play.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Einad's checked in, and Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for McDaniels. On the free throw, no good. Minnesota leading by 10. Floats it up for Randall. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Just another way Randall can beat you. Good hands for the catch and finish at the rim.
Pass to Watson. Now, here's Jokic. He's defended by Randall. Jokic takes it in, takes the bump, and puts it through. For Minnesota, they've gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime, shooting 8 of 15. And Peyton Watson gets the whistle that time. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Guys, I like that this is a part of his game that has really been consistent this year.
And he knocks down the first one.
And Conley's the guy that leads by example. And as a result, his teammates respect and trust him completely.
And Conley drops them both.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
1 triple for him in the first half. Now he's hit another.
Pass to Minot. Edwards looking it over. That's tipped. To the paint.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:57 left to play in the third. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Really as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And Clark, here's a great guy to have in the rotation. Nickeil Alexander-Walker.
Loved him in college. Loved his versatility, and I thought it would translate nicely to the NBA. Took him a minute to find his rhythm, but he's got great length, which makes him versatile defensively, and he can play with just about anybody because he's got good all-around offensive skills.
Here's Tyson. There's the pick. The 3. Another 3 for Denver.
And the D has gotten a little bit lax here defending the triple.
The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Picked by Randall. Here's Alexander-Walker. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Pass to Najee. Now here's Westbrook. Out to the right wing. Here's Pickett. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Plays with nice force. I mean, Randall heading to the line now.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
And, you know, the impressive ascension of Randall has been a lot of fun to watch. I mean, he's a double-double threat who plays with relentless energy.
Christian Brown's checked in for the Nuggets. Gobert, he's checked in for Minnesota. No luck that time either.
Usually free throws are a formality for him. I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there.
Westbrook, no good on that one. Randall with some nice D. Pass to Alexander Walker. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. Alexander Walker's got 10 points now just in this quarter. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Down low, Najee passes to Jordan. The shot from the low post is good.
Jordan very efficient in the paint because of his length. Close to the bucket, he's hard to deal with.
Pass to Gobert. It's good. Gobert's got 10 points in the game. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Timberwolves ahead. They lead by 13. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
Yeah, and as a two-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Julius Randle is out there with Jaden McDaniel. And it's Rudy Gobert. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 2-guard. Now here's Gordon. Sinks the triple.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. The Nuggets trail by 10. They get passes to Jokic. Here's Brown. And Jordan has it in the corner. The 11-footer, and it's Denver scoring again.
Nice job that time by Gordon to keep an eye on the shot clock so that he's under control and not panicking as it winds down.
Pass to Edwards. And it's sent back by Jokic. And he recovers it. Edwards, that's good.
Boy, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
And here is Jordan. Outside Gordon. And it's off from three-point range.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Gobert is a big target, especially when he's roaming around that rim.
Now, here's Jokic. Pass to Pickett. Jokic kicks to Gordon. Jordan outside. Shoots a fader. And it's Jokic missing.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
McDaniel sets a screen for Edwards. Buries it from three-point range. Edwards got 5 points now this quarter.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Jordan finds Jokic. To stop the run. Minnesota with the rebound. Randall's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Pass to McDaniels. Here's Edwards. And Jordan sends it back.
Hey, get that weak stuff out of here. Take it home. Jordan is fantastic at rejecting those kinds of shots.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Free throw, good. Jokic. Peyton Watson, he's checked in for Denver. And Jokic drops them both. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Alexander Walker passes to McDaniels.
And they didn't shoot it very well from the line in the first half, but they've gotten much better since halftime, and it's helped them to secure the lead.
Nickeil Alexander-Walker at the line for two.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And he makes the first, but misses the second.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
Gobert with the block. Pass to Alexander Walker. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Gobert can't hit. The Nuggets trail by 14. From deep, Jokic. Jokic lets it fly from outside.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Pass to Watson. This one for three. Minnesota with the rebound. Alexander Walker's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Edwards with it. Gobert the screen. Clock at 6. Edwards no good. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for Denver. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Gordon kicks to Watson. Pass to Gordon. Here's Brown. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by Edwards. Edwards got his 4th rebound in this one. Inside, stolen by Gordon. Here's Brown. Edwards defending. Jokic high post from about 16. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Alexander Walker's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And here's Edwards from the arc. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
The endless reach of Gobert. Those long arms sometimes seems like he's everywhere. An overwhelming presence on the offensive glass.
Now here's Gordon. Pickett passes to Jokic. Outside runner, and that one is good. Jokic has got 42 in the game.
He's doing everything he can to keep them afloat.
Pass to McDaniels. Here's Randall, defended by Gordon, with the fadeaway. Denver grabs the miss. Here's Pickett. Back to Jokic. Here's Brown. Kicks it out to Gordon. Pass to Jokic. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Too big, too skilled. Jokic just methodically breaks you down. He's a very unique player.
Taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Denver making a switch here. Westbrook's checked in. Mike Conley's checked in for the Timberwolves. And Jokic drops them both.
And he's given them a good contribution at the line tonight, getting there a lot and delivering on his opportunities.
Randall with a screen for McDaniel. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Timberwolves lead by 12.
If you want the title of 3-and-D player, you've got to make threes. McDaniels has really worked on that shot.
Conley against Westbrook. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Conley surveying the D. High post, Gobert. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Gobert.
Nickeil Alexander-Walker.
Here's Westbrook. Pass to Brown. Gordon kicks to Watson. Here's Brown. 6 on the shot clock. No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. Drills the three-pointer.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Outside Conley. And here is McDaniel. Here's Edwards. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back, and when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
The Nuggets trail by 9. Jokic with the bounce pass. Here's Brown. Edwards defending. Westbrook against Conley. Right on the bucket. Westbrook's got 21.
Just by nature of his style, Westbrook is going to draw contact, so he's got to be strong enough and focused enough to play through it, and he is and does.
Now here's Randall, out of bounds. Denver takes possession. And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. He has decided it's the right time to talk. The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. Was able to listen in on what Michael Malone went over with his team. Now, he had some pros and cons. He said, I like our play inside. But what's happening at the arc, fellas? We got to start making some shots. He needs more production from the outside. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. Jokic with it. Picked up by Edwards. Outside Gordon. Just 5 on the clock. Watson finds Jokic. Back to Watson. 3-pointers off the mark. Timberwolves leading by 7. Conley the pass to McDaniels. And he uses the glass on the layup. And that's 12 points for Jaden McDaniels.
Strong work inside by the 6'9" Jaden McDaniels, showing how effective he can be down there.
Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession.
Well, I think that pass caught him off guard, but he showed us board hands too.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Boy, he is all over that shot. I mean, had it read the whole way, got himself in the position, and then was able to make the play.
Minnesota's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his 3rd foul of the game. There's 1:38 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Here's Alexander Walker. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And really scored most of their points, but he can't score them all, guys. He's going to have to get somebody else to step up.
Conley kicks to Edwards. There's the 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Edwards got 39.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Timberwolves.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And this will now push it to a total of 44 games in the win column on the season.
And they cap off the season series with one more win. It's been nothing but W's. 4 straight.
We don't see conference opponents get swept very often, but this has been total domination.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Anthony Edwards.
Well, I can't recall a play that he wasn't involved in. He was so involved in so many plays tonight. A force on both ends.
That's his fourth personal foul.
First one falls for him.
At the line for the Timberwolves.
He hits both from the stripe. We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Jokic. And another one falls. Amazing.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Mike. The game is flowing for you. What is it like to be on the win streak?